Okay, South Florida, are you ready for some fun in the sun? Then get ready to hang out with the Sports Extra crew as we take you for the ride of your life. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special Sports Extra. Summertime in South Florida, and as you can see by all these decorations here on our set, there's so many things to do. So we came up with the idea to have a little fun in the sun. In a few moments, I'll take the plunge for a snorkeling trip in the Keys as we explore the underwater world that's out there waiting to be seen. And that's just the beginning.
Folks, Jason Jackson here, going parasailing. That's right, I'm flying high, having fun in the sun. Naturally, of course. I'll have more on it in a couple minutes later in the show. Right now, let's go see what my man, Ken Rodriguez, is doing. Ken! Hey, Ken, what are you doing? What's going on?
Jason, I'm fishing. And if you'll be just a little quiet, I'll have something for you next on Sports Extra.
All right, but before we have our fun, we have to get in our kicks. Today's World Cup final matched the superpowers of soccer, Brazil and Italy, both shooting for their fourth title, but no one expected the match to go down to a shootout.
Brazil, Brazil, Brazil! Ouch! Viva Brazil!
There's no shortage of enthusiasm as both sides hungered for that tiny little trophy right there in front of George Bush. It turned out to be a game of missed opportunities. The Italians get turned away, and that had their fans on South Beach agonizing, while the Brazilians were rejoicing. Next, the Brazilians threatened, but this shot, bounces off the post, and the tables were turned on all those emotions. Now, the game was scoreless after regulation, so it went to overtime. Brazil had the best chance, but Bebeto, then Romario, turned away. Roberto Baggio, hampered by his leg injury, but still blasted this rocket. Still scoreless. So the goalies knew the pressure was on. A 5-goal shootout. First, Franco Baresi goes high for Italy, but their goalie, Pagliuca, kept them in it with this sprawling save. But then Brazil started finding the net. Romario booted it home, and the pressure was on Italy. Roberto Baggio was their final hope. He lined it up, and it sails high over the crossbar, and that was it. Brazil wins the shootout 3-2 for their fourth title, and let the party begin from Palo Alto all the way to South Beach.
I was hoping it would happen in my lifetime. These guys always tantalize and they break your heart, and I thought it was going to happen again today when it went to penalty kicks. Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy today. I knew it was going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. I knew we were going to go to the end. It's going to be in a penalty decision, and it wins the Brazil! Yay!
You guys are a little excited about the win,
Oh
huh?
my God, the best. Brazil's the best. Shoot enough. Shoot enough.
What do you think, man?
Brazil, number one. That's it.
Brazil!
And yes, the streets of South Beach may never be the same. In fact, they're closed right now as we speak. The local Brazilians haven't been this happy since Emo won the Indy 500. Well, on to baseball now. The Marlins are happy to have Atlanta in their rearview mirror. They dropped their third straight today, and once again, it was Greg Maddux who put the clamps on the Marlins' bats. This, of course, would be a fanning. Marlins had a threat going in the first. Gary Sheffield singles. Dave Magadan gets the idea he can make it to third on Dave Justice. Bad idea. Jeff Conine, though, returned the favor when he takes a dive to make an all-star catch, robbing Justice. Maddux was painting the black all afternoon, giving up just 4 hits through 7 innings. Here, he gets Conine looking. Braves got on the board in the fourth. Jose Oliva is going to shoot a double to the corner. That drove in a pair, and it was 2-0 Atlanta. But that's all Rich Scheid allowed. He struck out Fred McGriff to get out of a bases-loaded jam in the fifth. Marlins finally pushed across a run in the eighth. Jerry Brown's bouncer brought in Mario Diaz to make it 2-1. But with the tying run at second in the ninth, Maddux got Diaz to pop out. Marlins lose at 2-1. They'll be in Cincinnati tomorrow night. Well, what do you say we have some fun in the sun? Now, earlier this week, I strapped on my fins. Where are my fins? It looked a little bit something like this, and ventured down to John Pennycamp Park in Key Largo for a little snorkeling. And with all respect to Bill and Ted, sit back and enjoy my excellent adventure. Well, snorkel gear, pickup, and return. We would be interested in the pickup. This is the place to get the snorkel equipment?
This is the snorkel equipment. We are the snorkel people.
All right. How about a size 10?
Size
Can you
10,
handle that?
We can handle that.
All right.
Make sure you don't want something for along this line.
No. That would be, what, size 16? No, my feet aren't that big. Oh, over the face?
Breathe in through your nose. Perfect. Now hold that for an hour and a half. Entire thing in your mouth.
The entire thing in my mouth or just the mouthpiece?
No, the entire thing.
The entire thing in my mouth. Oh, boy. I hope you're getting all of this. Where do you come from?
Austria.
Austria. Have you ever been snorkeling in the Keys before?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
No. All right, is everybody ready for snorkeling today? Yeah! All right. So, what brought you out here snorkeling today?
Never been to the ocean.
Never been to the ocean. Where are you from?
Arizona.
Arizona. Expect to see some big old fish out there in the ocean?
I hope so. I like to feed my kids to the barracuda.
Oh, really? Dad's gonna feed you to the barracudas?
No.
No. What do you think about that? That's terrible, isn't it?
We'll throw him in the water and feed him to the sharks.
Uh-oh. Sharks will probably get a little something to eat then, huh?
Yep.
So where are we headed, Captain?
We're going to head out into the area of Key Largo Dry Rock. Be about 5 miles from here, and about a 15-minute run.
What, is there a name of this reef that we're going to?
We'll be at Grecian Dry Rock.
Grateful. I wonder if Jock Cousteau started this way. Oh, well. See ya. See you later.
Go Huskies!
Go Huskies! Go Hurricanes!
Our main concern is making sure everyone has a really good time. Along with seeing the coral, an experience they don't soon forget, they get to have a really good time. We make sure that we have a safe time also. Okay, having a crew on board, we watch over, make sure no one has any problems. If anyone's having a problem snorkeling, we have a lot of first-time snorkelers out here that come out here. We give them a thorough snorkeling class, and they can be a professional when they're done. Yeah, we're in federal water right now, and coming in contact with any of the coral formations out here is a federal crime. Not to mention you're killing, in some cases, thousands of years of growth in a second.
Well, take it from someone who had a great time. That is loads of fun and is highly recommended. When we come back, we'll have some more fun in the sun. Jason Jackson flies high over Fort Lauderdale, and I do mean high. The Hitman, Louis Oliver, gets ready to say goodbye to South Florida right here on The Big Show. And Ken Rodriguez will take us fishing as Sports Extra keeps on having fun.
Sports Extra, brought to you in part by Infinity Luxury Automobiles and by Health South. Nobody beats us at our own game.